If you need unlimited domination, clutch time, or anything else grinded, make sure you hit up Rose NBA on Twitter for quick, safe, and reliable grinding services. Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the best limited lineup that you can build here in Week 6 of Season 2 of NBA 2K23 MyTEAM. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 8,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, and I would really appreciate your support if you haven't already, if you do subscribe. But without further ado, let's hop right into it. Let's start off by looking at these limited requirements. So, unfortunately, being out of town in Vegas last week, I was not able to finish limited this week, and I was not able to get my limited ring last week, so I am not going to be able to get the limited option pack for this season, which is a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. We'll still be able to get our 5th ring and get 25,000 MT. But for those of y'all who are finishing limited today and getting your 6th ring, you'll be able to get that takeover option pack, which includes players like Eddie Jones, Danny Manning, OJ Anunoby, a lot of really good cards. And if you didn't get those guys, there's a lot of guys in that pack that you can add to your team that will really help you out. A lot of really solid takeover players from this season. But excuse me, before we without further ado, let's hop right into it. Let's start off by building this team. So you have to use 6 Eastern Conference players, 6 Western Conference players, only 2 diamonds, 3 amethysts, which means you're going to have like 7 Western Conference or 7 Eastern Conference, and then 6 of the other conference. But 2 diamonds, 3 amethysts gives you the ability to have an all amethyst and above starting lineup, which I think is pretty darn nice. And let's get into it. Let's start building out this team. So starting off with the point guard position, you got 3 guys I personally think are great options at the PG position, and that's going to be Darius Garland, DeJounte Murray, or Alex Caruso. And for me personally, the guy that I'm actually going to go with is going to be Alex Caruso. Darius Garland's going to do more offensively than Caruso, but I think Caruso, just being 6'4", with a great player, built an incredible defensive PG and a capable offensive player as well, is the perfect player to use as a diamond point guard in limited. 88 driving layup. He's got a 79 mid-range, 84 3-ball, 85 driving dunk. He's got the normal fade, great free throw shooter, 87 ball handle, 90 steal and perimeter defense, 81 block, 74 interior, 87 speed sweep on excel, and a 91 lateral quickness. So elite defender with great size, can also shoot and dunk very solidly, half glove, half interceptor. A lot of good gold defensive badges, as well as limitless takeoff, posterizer. Anchor is a massive badge that most point guards don't have, which is really, really nice in the interior. So you get yourself a lock who can score the ball very capably as well. Good slasher and great size at the PG position. So I think he's the perfect diamond point guard in my personal opinion to use this week. Now at the 2, because we're using a diamond at the 1, I feel like I have to go with an amethyst at the 2. Gonna save our other diamond for later on in this video, but there aren't a ton of great options at the shooting guard or small forward position, and guys who can play that shooting guard position. Ruben Patterson would be a good option for sure, but the guy I actually am going to go with is going to be Kobe Bryant. Is he the best amethyst shooting guard? I'm not totally sure, but what he can do is slash pretty solidly with an 80 driving dunk, 84 3-ball, a great release that's on quick, 85 driving layup, 86 ball handle, capable perimeter defender, 79 interior is really good as well. He's got good speed, and he's got good lateral quickness. So he's a guy who's really good all the way around. 21 gold badges, 12 silvers, 3 bronzes, and half clutch shooter. You're just looking at a guy who has a lot going for him. He's got good shooting badges like blinders, catch and shoot, claymore, deadeye, green machine, and guard up. Also, ankle breaker, bailout, hands for ice, hyperdrive, ankle braces, clamps, menace, pogo stick, and workhorse. Silver, fast twitch, limitless takeoff, posterizer, challenger, chase starters, glove, interceptor, and pick dodger. Also, bronze, slippery off ball, space creator, and applicable. So he's a really complete card for an amethyst. Amazing release. Really, really good option at the 2 for this team. At the 3, we're going with Jeremy Grant. I think he's the best amethyst 3 in the game currently. Really like this card a lot. Another guy with a smoother release. He's got great size at 6'8" at the 3. Knocks down the 3 at a high level. Very good slasher. Good ball handler. Versatile all-around defender on the perimeter and the interior. He's got great speed. Got great lateral quickness. And another guy with a lot of well-rounded badges. Half clutch shooter. Gold fast twitch. Giant slayer. Posterizer. Slithery catch and shoot. Slippery off ball. Clamp breaker. Quick first step. Ankle braces. Challenger. Chase starters. Post lockdown. Pogo stick. Workhorse. Silver bully. Silver limitless takeoff. Bailout. Needle thrower. Clamps. Menace. And pick dodger as well. So another really good all-around option at the 3 for amethyst Jeremy Grant, and he's another great piece for this squad. And then finally at the 4, we got a couple of amethyst 4s that you could use. A guy like Robert Ory is going to be great pick and pop, but he's not going to give you a lot defensively. Charles Oakley is a very versatile defender, but not a great offensive card. And for me personally, I think the best amethyst 4 right now in the game is this brand new John Collins that came out yesterday. Really like this card a lot, or came out today, I should say. He's 6'9", so he's got pretty good size, 96 offense, 89 defense, can shoot the 3 at a high level, really good dunker. Not a great ball handler, but he's a solid all-around defender. He's a very good rebounder. He's got good speed for a power forward, decent lateral quickness as well, and he can shoot the three at a high level in addition to being an elite slasher. So he's got posterizer on Hoff, 24 golds, including badges like Bully, Drop Stepper, Fast Twitch, Limitless Takeoff, Masher, Rise Up, Slither, Catch and Shoot Corner Specialist, Vice Grip, Chase Downers, Pogo Stick, Box Out Beast, Rebound Chaser, and Brick Wall, Silver Back Down Punisher, Clamp Breaker, Quick First Step Interceptor, Post Lockdown. So just a really good all-around 4. Again, I like this card a lot, and I think he's another amazing option for this team. And then at the 5, we're going to go with Diamond Kristaps Porzingis, the best diamond center in the game for sure. I did gameplay on this KP earlier today if y'all want to check that out. He's also new, and he's also an absolute beast. Can shoot the 3 at a very high level, good dunker. He's probably the best pick and pop big in the game. He's 7'3". He's a solid ball handler, good pass accuracy, solid all-around defensive stats, especially for his size, good rebounder. Again, at 7'3", he's going to play better than that. And while his speed and excel aren't crazy, also lateral quickness, again, being 7'3" helps make up for that. He's very similar to guys like Arvydas Sabonis and Zydrunas Ilgauskas, who are great pick and pop 7'3" players, but he's got a better release than Arvydas for sure, and he's way faster than both of those guys. So I think he's got a lot more versatility to him. He's got Hoff, Catch and Shoot Corner Specialist, Deadeye, and Limitless Rage as well. Gold Drop Stepper, Rise Up, Post Spin, Blinders, Claymore, Green Machine, Guard Up, Bailout, Vice Grip, Box Out Beast, Rebound Chaser, and Brick Wall. Silver Back Down Punisher, Bully, Masher, Needle Threader, Unpluckable, Chase Down Artist as well. Post Lockdown, he can get the Quick First Step badge. He is a really good option at the center position for this team. Now, for the rest of our team, we're only using rubies. In all honesty, I probably won't use these rubies very much, to be completely honest. I'll probably just use my starting lineup pretty much the whole time. But Keldon Johnson's a great moments card who I think is a really good ruby at the shooting guard position. I would definitely recommend throwing him in there. At the point guard position, there aren't a ton of great PGs who are rubies at this point. I know this card is a day 1 card, but I still lean towards Ja Morant simply because he's got a fast release that's easy to green, and he's an amazing slasher. Also, I have the Ja that is evoed defensively, so he's going to be a little bit better defender. No, I have the one that's shooting. I'm sorry, so he's going to be a better shooter, but he's a really good but free point guard that you can run at the backup 1. Who is not going to get a lot of playing time, but is still going to be a very solid card. So I think with the small forward position, there's probably a better option, to be completely honest, than some of these guys that I have, but I'm actually going to go with, you know who I am going to go with is going to be PJ Tucker, a guy who can shoot the 3 and defend. Now, once PJ Tucker is evoed, he's a much better slasher as well, but this card right now already very good defensive stats. He is a little undersized at 6'5", but he's got a good player build, can defend all the way around, and has an amazing release, and I think he's the perfect backup 3. Now for the backup 4, honestly, Jared Vanderbilt again is the guy that I'm going to go with, simply because he's an elite all-around defender with very good size, can knock down a wide open 3, and is another very solid option. And then at the center position, ruby centers are a little bit harder to come by, to be completely honest. I don't love any of these options currently. You could go with a guy like Kelly Olynyk, you could go with a Roy Hibbert who's giant, a little bit more versatile guy, Steven Adams, DeAndre Ayton. But for me, I'm still going to go with the guy I'm most comfortable with, and that is going to be Ruby Anthony Davis, a guy who can shoot the 3, defend on the interior, and does a lot well for me. Like I said, not going to use my bench a ton, but I think this type of bench will get the job done at a very high level. Actually, the only problem that I am realizing right now is I don't think we have enough players from the Eastern Conference currently, so let's throw in 3 more players from the Eastern Conference. Let's see. I think we may have to replace one of these guys with a Western Conference player, or one of these Eastern Conference players with a Western Conference player. I'm sorry, one of the Western Conference players with an Eastern Conference player is what I mean to say. And for that, you know what? I'm just going to take out Anthony Davis, and I'm going to throw in a Ruby center from the Eastern Conference, which is going to be Kelly Olynyk, another guy who can shoot the 3. And now we have the 6 Western Conference players and the 6 Eastern Conference players required to complete this week's Limited. So I like this team a lot, to be completely honest. I feel like you can get a lot done. You got defense, you got shooting, you got size. I just think this team does a lot of things well, especially the starting lineup being really nice. Using some new players from this week's drop like Kobe, John Collins, and KP as well. So hopefully this video does help you all out, and if it does, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.